is the 2nd of October. My dad has sent me a parcel. I don't know what's in it. He did tell me there was a parcel coming. So I've just ripped open the side. So, oh look, he's even wrapped that up as well. Oh, what has he sent me? Right, I'm going to try and get this open and then I'll come back to you. Taking the bin line the bag off. And it's still wrapped up in bubble wrap. What is that? A knife set? Okay, so that's from a kitchen. Oh dear. It's really hard to do this one-handed. Oh, there we go. Right, what have we got? What have we got? We got some goodies. Oh dear, Dad. Oh, that's right. Got tape on one side. Okay. Bubble wrap. So, he sent me some new knives. Well, they look quite cool. They'll be interesting to use. And we got a new peeler. Okay. So we'll have a look at those when we're doing dinner. And I think this is a paint by numbers kit. And it's a panda! Look! It's a panda. So I've got paint by numbers. I've got another one I need to do as well. Oh, look at that. That'll be cool. I might have to put that in either my room or the spare room when it's done. And he's got me a magazine. So I'm going to have a look at that. I might be able to do some of these for October. So, yeah. Thanks, Dad. Okay, this is our bed at the minute. So it looks like it's all set for Halloween, but this has been on here for a little while now, so I need to change it. So this is what I'm going to put on. I thought I had a black version, but I cannot find it. And the blue version I made into a skirt, so yeah. And it's done. I actually quite like it. One job done. This is the first time I've actually talked to camera today, but mainly because I needed to wash my hair. So this morning, I spent this morning sort of watching the birds outside, watching the tortoise. He was doing like a lap, kept doing a lap, so now there's like a groove in the ground where he's been walking, which is really cute. But I've also edited and uploaded day 1 of Vlogtober from yesterday, and now the sun is out, so I'm hoping Ralph will be home soon and we can go for a walk over the field, because I haven't been over there yet because it's either too muddy or too wet. But it's nice out, so I'm hoping we can go for a walk. I need to stop scratching my head. And yeah, so I have brought up this pink box because it had the postcards with love blanket in, which is finished. So I need to record that for the podcast. I was going to do that today, but it's now like 5:30 and I don't know when Ralph's going to be home, and I don't want to start it and then have to pause because he's home or restart. So I don't like recording when he's home. But seeing as I am not currently working, I'm going to see if I can fit it in very early tomorrow morning before I have my interview. So I might just wait until I get back, to be fair, because my interview is like 10 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, and so I've now filled that up with some more project bags that were lurking up here that hadn't found a box to go in because that one was being used for the blanket. So that's done. I've also separated 2 more Toft kits because they were all in one bag. So that is Calypso the Frizzle Chicken and Elizabeth the Dodo. They were both in the same bag. So I've split them up. They're in their own bags now. I've written tags to put in with them so I know which one is which is what I've done with all my Toft projects. Especially if I haven't got a printed pattern to put in there, I've just written the name of the project and put that in the bag with them. So I still have 1 black box in here, just down there, which I emptied the other day whilst looking for my passport, which has now been found. But I need to work out what's actually going to go in it, because at the minute it had like random stuff. So yeah, I need to go through that one. And then I have changed the bed sheets in our bedroom. But yeah, so that is done. I've showered. I have not done much else. I've updated photos on my Ravelry page for a couple of my projects because they're now done and I needed to put finished photos on. I have tidied up a little bit in here. I've organised one of my little black boxes and put some more cross-stitch stuff in there because I keep finding more cross-stitch stuff. So I've now got 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes for cross-stitch. The only things that I don't have homes for really are art supplies. So things like paper, paintbrushes, paint, pencils, that sort of stuff. I don't have anywhere to put that yet. It's really weird. Like, I know that I had a lot of stuff when I was in the flat, but I got rid of quite a lot of that. So, you know the IKEA trolleys? I got rid of at least 2 full, like loaded up IKEA trolleys worth of craft stuff to a charity. And took loads to work. And yet it doesn't fit. I still have more stuff downstairs. But I think the issue is some of the boxes I have, like some of the stuff I have in here, some of the stuff that's still downstairs that needs unpacking, is actually stuff from my living room, like general living room stuff. So, or office stuff. So like my printer is downstairs still. My stock for events is downstairs in the crate still because I don't know where to put it. Before it used to just be crammed in a corner somewhere out of the way that I could never really get to unless I moved everything to get to it for events. So I'm not sure where that is going to go yet. Yes, I'm trying to work through my stash because, like, that's quite a lot. Yeah. But there we go. So, what am I going to do now? I was going to sit and record, but the sun is out and my chair is now full of sun, so it's going to be a bit... I don't think I can sit there and record basically with the sun in my eyes. So even if I close the curtain, then it gets a bit dark in here. So yeah, but that's that. So I was going to record. I might try and record tomorrow afternoon instead now. I mean, look at the sun. It's actually quite warm on my back as well. This room is very warm, and we're really hoping that once I've got everything sorted and in its place, this will be the place that I come to sit and crochet and craft, rather than taking everything downstairs, because I've had, like I said, I've had that pink box. So this pink box has been downstairs. I also have a knitting bag that's got a blanket in it, another blanket that I'm working on, which I can't show you. So actually, the deadline for that, because it's a test piece, is prior to, I think, November 3rd. So I've got exactly 4 weeks to finish that blanket, which is a lot of crocheting because it's mosaic crochet. And that's going to actually take up a lot of my crafting time. So I don't know what you're going to see in terms of crochet. It will be the little projects I work on when I get tired of that, or when I finish like a section and I know I can break for a little while, because it took me just over a week to get through the first part and I've got 3 more parts to do. So I've got ahead of myself, but at the same time I also think I'm going to run out of white yarn, because apparently Starcraft decided that they were going to discontinue Starcraft Special Aran with wool in off-white. I bought 2 balls in April. I've used them in 2 different projects and now it's discontinued and I need more of it for both projects. So the idea is that I'm going to use it for the test piece. If I have to pull some of the other one back, then I'm going to have to do that, just to make up the amount of yarn that I need, and then I'm going to have to find something else to finish off the other one. So yeah, but I do have craft night on Thursday this week as well, so that will be fun. Not sure whether I'll put my camera up though. I won't film other people, I'll film myself, so you might see a bit of that. I will take a picture though of their counter, because it's in a cafe and they have some amazing cakes, cheesecakes, millionaire shortbread, the works. It's really tasty, so I will take a picture of that for you, because, you know, if you're ever in the area, pop in, because it's amazing. And yeah, that's Thursday. So today is Wednesday and I've just had a message saying that Ralph is not going to be home for a little while. So actually, because it's just popped up on my screen, I might close the blind, close the curtain, and sit and record this podcast so that it's done. Yeah, let's do that. And then I'm going to sit down and crochet, because I really need to. I haven't done any yet today and I've got things that need doing. So I'll catch you in a little while.